everybody. So, we're a little shy of halfway through this pig. Burn's a little uneven, and for actually one of the first times in my reviews, I can actually say that it's not because I'm outside. Actually in my basement, so things are a little different. But, once again, I'm not going to knock a cigar because the burn's a little uneven. When you have such a tasty cigar, there's just not a lot of reason to knock it for a little uneven burn. That coffee, on the other hand, is very good. I'm still enjoying it. Still getting the coffee notes. I'm picking up a little bit of cedar. Cigar, all in all, is still, right where it needs to be. It's very good. I almost want to say that it may need another couple of months of rest. As I was sitting here smoking this and thinking about it, I think I almost enjoyed the rot a little bit better than I did with a couple of months age on it. I'd love to hear what Steve and Jonathan say about this cigar and how long they feel like it should rest. As a matter of fact, I may even just ask Steve, on Facebook or one of the forums that we're on together, and find out exactly what his take is and how much rest should really be involved with these cigars, if any. I'm sure that there's some kind of rest involved. I have friends that bought boxes of them, so they're just sitting in their humidors, and eventually, sooner or later, they're going to have to be good. Well, no offense. They're going to have to come to a point where, that's prime time to smoke them. I can honestly say that I wish there was a little more spice. And once again, that could be an age thing. So I can only tell you that for a 2 or 3 month rot cigar, rot, for those of you that don't know, is right off the truck. Basically what that means is that your brick and mortar or your tobacconist just got them in. They're still sealed, but they just arrived from Drew Estates, and they're selling them. That's rot. Once you have them in your possession and they go into your humidor, that's when typically we consider the aging process to start. Now, unfortunately, with non-Cuban cigars, none of the boxes generally come with an exact date of birth, which I would really like to see that happen. I'm not sure why we don't. I don't know what the reasoning is for that. I do want to have a video on aging and what's really truly an aged cigar. A lot of times people age the wrapper, but then the filler isn't as aged. So they'll say that it's a 10-year-old cigar, but it's really just the wrapper's 10 years old. So that's another story, another time. However, I'd really like to see that happen. I'd really like to see somebody put box dates on these and say, hey, listen, these were boxed. Even if it's just when they were boxed, they were boxed October of 2011. At least then it gives us some kind of starting point to say, okay, well, this cigar is 6 months old, or this cigar is 3 years old, or whatever. But I absolutely do love this cigar. I think that, like I said, I think that I wish that it had a little bit more spice to it, and that could very well be just the amount of age that's happened to it. So please don't don't write off this cigar for that. I think that if you're a Liga Privada fan, if you've had really any of the Drew Estates that are non none of the acids, but just if you're a Drew Estates fan, I think you're really going to love this thing. I think that they did a great job with it. I'm really excited to be able to have a bunch of these in my possession. And flavors just very true to the cigar. I say that because from the beginning, it's been nice coffee, a little bit of cedar in there, you know, some light spice, just, you know, like I said, once again, that could be the coffee beans themselves that I'm tasting. But just a great cigar. It's been very, very consistent. So let me smoke a little bit more of this down, and we'll be back. We'll finish this one up. Hey everybody. So, I'd say I've been smoking this for about an hour and 10 minutes or so. We're down to about the last 2 inches. I'm starting to, the flavor changed on me a little bit. Kind of went to a, still got a little bit of coffee in it, a little bit of cocoa. But I'm picking up a few more notes of some sweet grasses, which is very pleasant to me. I do enjoy that a lot. Burn straightened itself out pretty much. Still got a little bit on one side. I mean, it's, you know, a slight angle, nothing major, nothing that I would, you know, be upset about. Not at all. Still lots of smoke when this thing's going, just like with most Ligas. You know, like I said, flavor's still great. I'm gonna end up probably nubbing this thing down, and I have a corncob pipe that I use for nubbing my cigars, and it's all it's ever been used for. And I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, what the heck would you do that?" But I don't know. You know, everybody's got their own little way of doing things, and that's one of the ways that I enjoy it. But these are great cigars. I really wish that I could almost smoke one every day. Unfortunately, that would kill my budget for the rest of the cigars that I smoke. But you know, once again, you know, my hat's off to Steve and Jonathan and you know, the whole crew over at Drew Estates. You know, the rollers, the you know, the sales reps, everybody. Man, you guys just continue to amaze me. You know, your cigars are just, they really are. They're second to nobody. You know, last year, my 2011 picks, my #1 cigar of last year was the Undercrown. It's just, they're all just so amazing and so flavorful. It's really exactly what my palate loves. And the Feral Pig is no exception. This is definitely same boat, same style for me. You know, their flavors are so different between, you know, the 52 and the 9, and you know, a lot of their other things are Undercrown, they're pigs, and you know, but yet at the end of the day, they're just, man, they really make up my flavor profile. That's what I love. I would smoke a Liga the rest of my life every day if I could. Unfortunately, like I said, it would ruin my budget. You know, I've still got probably around, I don't know, 45 or 50 Undercrowns, you know, left around. And maybe not that many. Maybe I'm down into the 30s now. I do have a tendency to smoke a lot of those. But, you know, I can honestly say, I mean, it is worth the amount of money that you're going to spend on this cigar. No doubt about it. Even if it's just for that special occasion, you know, you got something that you want to celebrate. I would definitely recommend not like taking a cigar like this to the golf course. I mean, unless you can afford it. You know, like I said, in Michigan with a $16 price point, it's a little more than some people, you know, would generally pay for, you know, just a golf stick. But you know, if you're gonna sit down and you're gonna enjoy a good cigar with some coffee, or I think the last one I smoked, I drank some scotch with it. I think it was the Macallan 12, and just excellent, man. The flavors are just really there. You know, the complexity is good. The wrap on this thing is flawless. I'm not having any issues at all. This wrapper, I've never had a problem with the Liga. Well, I did with one, but I don't know if it was my fault or not. But all in all, man, just excellent sticks. That dark, deep, rich, thick wrapper is just awesome. I like them just because, you know, I can always tell. Nobody can fool me with a Liga. You know, I mean, there's no doubt about it. It's got a different feel in your hand. You really know that cigar has been very well constructed. And I look forward to doing more of the Liga line, as well as more of the feral pigs. I'm trying to get a hold of a 9 flying pig at the moment, and if I get a hold of one of those, I'll also do a video review on that. But all in all, feral flying pig, Drew Estates, excellent work, guys. Everybody, perfect cigar. Give it a try. It's worth the money. Until next time, I'm Brent. You've been watching this video through cigarfellas.com. You can check us out on the web, obviously, at cigarfellas.com. You can check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/cigarfellas. And you can follow us on Twitter at cigarfellas. Till next time, we'll see you later.